Yo, I mean this on every mother. You bitch, keep it motherfucking moving. Because I love who the fuck I am. And it's a shame and a sad thing that you so motherfucking superficial you can't even see you in the presence of a god, bitch.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to your boy. Your boy LD is back on this generational run. I hope. I'm back on my grind, man. Y'all thought I was playing. When I said this is gonna be the last video. Wait, no, I did say I was gonna be back on YouTube. Yeah, y'all thought I was playing, even though I took 3 days. Nah, I'm back, and I'm better. So let's dive into this video. We have Ryan Pritchers. We have Ryan Pritchers talking about why nobody respect Packgod. And that's interesting because I remember back in 2020, 1 or 2, Packgod, he was taking over. So like he was like the biggest name on the internet. Like he was roasting Speed, Aiden Ross, and everybody. So what happened to him? What happened? I guess we finna find out.
From going viral as a king of roasts to losing the respect of his own audience, we'll be exploring how Packgod's toxic empire collapsed when the kids he trained to attack others decided to use those same tactics against him. Packgod pioneered Discord packing, live-streamed roast battles where participants engage in rapid-fire insults, which became a viral sensation through platforms like YouTube and TikTok. It's basically just yelling into the mic to see whoever is the loudest in the room.
I do not know why you talking when you got a Decepticon going your nostril, bro. Come on, boy. If you don't get your tangerine, Mr. Clean, can I get a jelly bean? You're in Stain Rusty Drain, Destiny 2 DLC camp.
But you might even describe Packgod's content as middle school roasts that make absolutely zero sense. His roasting format was extremely consistent. He dropped a barrage of loud, nonsensical insults.
What's going on with this flag, bro? No hate to that community, but what's going on with that flag? What's going on with this flag? I keep seeing it multiple times. Like,
barrage of loud, nonsensical insults directed towards furries, leaving them
knock the shit out that
as their brains are assaulted by random nonsense.
Oh fuck!
Damage due to his loud screaming, all while adding extremely fast-paced editing to maximize the brain rot.
This is on JJ Alatunje when you fight Jake maybe someday 4 hair long like a runway switching out my floors like that wet beans in a Call of Duty gun game ready talent show trying to find your talent for hits.
This formula somehow propelled him to over 5 million subscribers in just under 2 years after launching his channel on August 15, 2022. With a huge fan base that hyped up anything he did, Packgod is the only person with such talent and power to be able to put Gordon Ramsay's roast to shame. The thing I love most about Packgod is his ability to somehow make each video better than the last. Truly one of the best creators of this generation. But his most viral moments came from targeting controversial figures like Sneeko and EDP445.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He blew up from taking these two niggas down, bro. But nowadays, he just stopped making videos.
Roasting of Sneeko was really just piggybacking off a bigger creator's notoriety, screaming random insults while Sneeko just sits there, probably wondering why he agreed to this.
You like Barack Obama's autistic cousin, Wataka no Hama, dumbass boy, you ugly shut your ugly ass up, boy, in the dude in the back, you like a suicide girl from Halo 3, your ass ugly boy. Hey, yo, EDP, and ridicle pants. Tell me why your ears are in the nether, your eyebrows are on max brightness, and your neck is an incognito mode, boy. You like the Muffin Man's drug dealer, boy. You got a level 6 diglet sticking out the top of your head, boy.
What made Packgod's content particularly concerning wasn't just its lack of substance, but how it actively encouraged mob behavior. Viewers weren't just laughing at his targets, they encouraged him to harass them further. This pattern of toxic behavior would become Packgod's signature and ultimately his downfall. And by mid-2024, the cracks in Packgod's empire were beginning to show. But the real catastrophe did not start with his cringe content, it started with the person who helped him build his channel from the ground up. It began with what fans now refer to as the Leg betrayal in 2022. Then in 2020, and after 2 years of a seemingly successful partnership, the avalanche started when Leg suddenly revoked Packgod's access to their joint channels, social accounts, and revenue streams without any warning.
Blocked my number, removed me as a friend on Discord, and deplatformed me from every single account. You changed the password on the Instagram and kicked me off it. You changed the password on our Twitter and kicked me off it. You changed the password on our SoundCloud and kicked me off it. You changed the password on our Spotify.
And if that wasn't bad enough, Leg even took every single cent of revenue along with him.
Spotify, in which you're getting paid every single month for the music that I made, and you kicked me off the DistroKid, so now every single month you will be getting payments from my music and not
Can he get a lawsuit from that? Can he get a lawsuit from that? Nigga, I'm getting me a fucking lawsuit, bro. Oh God. You're not finna just take my music and then just have and getting paid for my music. Am I right on that? You're not finna just take my music and get paid off of what I did. The fuck?
Be giving me one dime.
And all
And you not getting no money from that? Oh nah, bro.
Packgod received was just one message saying you will get your cut on September 1st. What followed was a messy public feud with accusations flying from both sides. It started with Packgod accusing Leg of sabotaging his business behind his back.
So at this point, Leg is offering to sell both the Void channel and the Packgod and Leg channel. This one for $75,000. So dude's just gonna sell both of our channels and not even ask me.
And ghosting editors who were owed money.
That's crazy.
It's done. I say it's ready, and then he ghosts me, and I've spent 120 hours of my time to get no recognition, and not video doesn't even get uploaded.
While taking away all
Damn.
the income from these channels.
All that I am asking in this situation is just access back to my rightful 50-50 ownership.
But Leg's response revealed something Packgod hoped would stay buried. Packgod refused to pay editors for their work. The same person crying about stolen money was allegedly stealing from his own team.
And you were never
Okay. Everything I just said, I just take it back. Cause how you gonna complain and you're doing the same thing that he? Okay. I take everything I just said back. I take everything I said back because how you gonna complain about somebody doing something to you, but you have done it to people? That's it's called karma. It's called karma. Everything you do has a reaction, has consequences. So I take everything I said to him back. He ain't winning that lawsuit.
paid or credited for it.
Nope.
So you reached out to Packgod's girlfriend, and you also reached out to him, and you got no response.
Nope.
So right
That's
now,
crazy.
Packgod owe you $30.
Yes.
That's crazy.
But unfortunately for him, what started as digital drama took a terrifying turn into real-world violence. According to Packgod's own testimony, Leg's friends allegedly orchestrated the swatting of his family home.
Your best friend and the co-owner of your Discord server swatted my family.
The feud became so well known that Packgod even
Bro, y'all swatting families now? Come on, man. Y'all swatting people, bro? Now, what if somebody got killed? What if somebody got their head taken off? What if somebody got taken off the map? Shout out to Sofuego with that one. Like, what if somebody just got gone? What did? Like, them SWAT stuff is very, very dangerous. I don't know why people play around with people like that. With the SWAT. That's why I'm kind of scared to stream. I know YouTube is very hard to grind. I'm willing to grind it out, but bro, I'm scared to do streaming, bro. I feel like somebody gonna get on my channel and be like, oh yeah, we got this black person, finna try to bomb his house, and then the police getting sent to me. Like, I didn't do nothing. Why am I getting swatted?
released a Leg diss track that circulated widely on Spotify, targeting Leg with lyrics like, "Stop making effing excuses for being a thieving little rat. When you scammed for those edits, how you gon' barely do work?" which further turned their personal beef into public content. Their conflict wasn't just a private matter, it had become entertainment for millions, with drama channels producing videos like The Downfall of Leg that documented every messy detail. But despite the betrayal and loss of access to his original channels, Packgod quietly started taking over by creating new Discord and YouTube channels, gaining over 5 million subscribers and hundreds of millions of views by 2025. While Packgod celebrated his fresh start with new channels and millions of subscribers, he failed to address the fundamental flaw in his content strategy. You can't build an empire on toxicity and expect it to last. Because while viewers were laughing at what appeared to be unscripted reactions, a very different reality was unfolding behind the scenes, one that would eventually
Love games, but hate the grind? With WeMod.
on tasteless content. It was built on a foundation of fake authenticity.
Yo, man, these girls are fine, bro. Like, I know these ain't his girls, because if these his girls, he fumbled badly.
And exploitation that ran far deeper than his audience realized. While Packgod's audience believed they were watching authentic 3 AM chaos, one insider revealed the truth. It was filmed at 2 p.m. and was scripted, a detail that reveals just how little respect Packgod had for his audience's intelligence. Every single spontaneous roast, every random encounter were all fake. And he was making
crazy
$700 daily from this deception.
Hold up, bro. Ooh. A day? Hold up, bro. Hold up, man. What's going on?
Mama said, calm down. We gotta do prayers now.
Oh my god, man. Are you serious? Hold on real quick. Why are we doing prayers, man? Mama. Yeah. Can we hold off for a second? I'm recording a video.
Okay, when you're done, come on down so we can do our prayer.
Alright. Alright. Family, man, you gotta love it. Family, man, you gotta love it.
The estimates. But Packgod didn't realize he was creating a ticking time bomb. A viral video by YouTuber FlazeFire debunked his content as overly edited and artificial, revealing awkward and less impressive real interactions behind the scenes.
Well, after all of my research, I have determined that yes, Packgod's videos are fake. Kinda. It's complicated.
Oh, what the hell is that in the back, bro?
Professional wrestling is fake, which is to say that the fight is prearranged and the moves are all scripted. And the winner is
John Cena!
This undermined Packgod's reputation for being a genuine king of roasting.
John Cena, you can't see me, bitch.
And led to a loss of trust among viewers. However, even more concerning was Packgod's deliberate targeting of vulnerable groups. When he included disclaimers in his video descriptions stating his content was, quote, made for entertainment purposes, the impact of his content told a different story, as it seemed like a move designed to avoid YouTube's anti-bullying policies. But here is where things get even more complicated. Packgod often included links to his targets' social media accounts in his video descriptions. In the video The Truth About Packgod, he claimed this was actually helping these individuals by giving them exposure, like one video featuring an e-girl where he linked directly to her Discord server.
Oh yeah, I did remember that he was he'll like roast somebody, and then he'll put like their Instagram or they Discord or some type of like social media to like promote them. But ain't that the person you trying to take down? But yet you're promote. I don't know, man. I don't know. People are weird.
Guys, is that a
I
lot
don't
of
know.
times people either A, just after the fact come to me and they're like, hey, like, can you just plug my social medias in the videos? And I'm like, sure. Or B, they're like, the only way I'm cool with this video even staying up is if you put my social medias in the descriptions. So that's why, like, I even do that in the first place. I'm not trying to send a hate wave towards anybody, and I haven't actually put anybody's social media in the description of a video that they themselves have not wanted it to be there.
But this explanation falls apart when you look at the power dynamic. A creator with millions of followers directing traffic to smaller accounts creates a flood of attention that can quickly turn toxic, especially when most of those followers are middle schoolers and have watched 10 minutes of their idol aggressively roasting that person. Whether this was exploitation disguised as promotion or genuine cross-promotion is something his viewers began questioning more and more. He made fun of a teenage girl, then afterward linked their Instagram in the bio, encouraging his followers to arrest them. Don't you think that's a bit effed up? But if you think fake content was bad, wait until you see what his fanbase became, because unfortunately for Packgod, his most dedicated viewers would become one of the primary reasons for his downfall. What started as an enthusiastic community quickly devolved into one of the most toxic fanbases I have ever seen. And his comment section is full of misogyny too whenever he insults a woman. By mid-2024, Packgod's fanbase had become so insufferable that they themselves became targets for ridicule across social media.
What the hell is wrong? Oh my god. Packgod, humble! Boy, you need to shut your skin tone Google Chrome Garden Gnome flip phone off!
The phrase average Packgod fan became shorthand for someone with no original thoughts, desperately trying to imitate their favorite creator's style, but failing miserably. This created a devastating snowball effect as a result. As more people began associating Packgod's content with his cringe fanbase, it became socially toxic to admit you watched his videos. Former fans started distancing themselves, not wanting to be lumped in with the stereotype of a Packgod viewer, typically portrayed as an immature teenager who thinks screaming nonsensical insults means peak comedy. I used to be a Packgod meat rider a few years ago and loved anything he made. Now I realize he just throws a bunch of random stuff together and calls it a roast. He's so cringe now, I regret watching him. However, the mockery extended beyond just the fanbase. People began dissecting Packgod's actual content, pointing out how his once sharp roasts had devolved into meaningless word salad. All he does is scream random things into the mic, which does not deserve 5 million subs. He
Crazy.
most of the time uses the same insults on different people.
Like, there's no way they genuinely thought his roasts were good. You can't even understand them. It'll literally just be noise.
The more people mock Packgod's fans, the more reasonable viewers abandon ship. But the most powerful blow to Packgod's reputation came from his own audience, as one stream with Low Tier God changed.
Oh yeah, bro, the GOAT, man, the GOAT himself, bro. I remember hearing about this, bro. They said Low Tier God killed, literally murdered Packgod, but I didn't know he was gonna. I didn't know he was gonna actually like bring this in the video. I thought he was gonna like not bring it, but I'm actually surprised he brought it. And I low key want to react to Low Tier God, but man, oh man, bro, I don't know. I'm a little channel. I don't want him flagging my channel, bro. So I don't know. Leave in the comments if y'all want me to react to Low Tier God. I don't know, man. He might flag my stuff. He might be like, yo, it's this monkey trying to make claw off of me. Like, I ain't trying to do that.
Heard you were 5'1", bro.
I don't know where you got that information from, but I think you're horribly mistaken.
Somebody said he was 5'1". Is that true?
No, I already told you how.
Bro, let me look this dude up. What the fuck?
After this, a meme about his height being 5'1" became a shorthand way for viewers to mock him. The community that once celebrated his aggressive roasting style had turned his own tactics against him, collectively describing him as corny, cringe, and declaring that being a Packgod fan in 2025 is embarrassing. The question isn't whether Packgod's career is over, it's how he lasted this long. It's no surprise that as of May 2025, Packgod's channel sits stagnant at 5.24 million subscribers, a number that hasn't meaningfully increased in months. His Instagram and X engagement have plummeted, with most comments coming from a small but vocal group of anti-furry supporters who remain loyal despite the controversy. However, the financial devastation tells the real story. In April 2024, Packgod was pulling an estimated $18,000 monthly, enough to live comfortably while screaming nonsense at teenagers.
That's what I'm
Fast forward
saying.
to April 2025, and those earnings have crashed to mere hundreds per day. Given Packgod's content style,
Dang. Damn. You know what that means? It's the J word. No, I'm playing. Let me stop because I gotta go to the J word tomorrow.
often controversial, profane, and sometimes age-restricted.
No, I'm playing. Let me stop.
Actively suppresses his videos to avoid promoting content that risks violating guidelines or advertiser preferences. As the internet continues to evolve, creators who prioritize engagement through toxicity might generate short-term success, but it creates a foundation too fragile to sustain. Packgod's downfall proves a simple truth. When you teach an audience that harassment is content, don't act surprised when they apply those lessons to you. If you enjoyed this video, you'll probably like these ones as well, and don't forget to subscribe.
Yup. But hey, man, shout out to Ryan Pictures, man. Shout out to him, bro. He's goated, man. But yeah, man, I didn't. That's kind of sad, bro. You know, that's what happens when you be toxic on the internet, bro. You gotta be cool. You gotta be calm. You gotta be collected. You gotta find out a lane that you want to be in. And if you do all this and do all that, bro, you just be toxic, and toxicity ain't it. And with that being said, I love y'all boys. I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here and see what my mama want. I might edit that out, I might not. But anywho, I'm gonna go ahead and catch y'all. We out.
お前はもう